Welcome back to another video for HarborFinancialOnline.com. Today I'm going to be talking about making estimated tax payments and the instructions, and to find out if you are required to make estimated payments. So I'm going to get the video going here and we're going to go through this together. I'm going to explain to you exactly how the estimated payments work, and hopefully you should be able to determine by the end of the video if you have to pay estimated payments. Okay, so with estimated payments, you can follow along on the PowerPoint, I'm going to be presenting throughout the video here. If you don't have enough tax withheld in the year, you may be required to pay estimated payments during the year. You are required to pay estimated payments if you underpay tax in the previous year. You'll need to make 4 quarterly estimated payments during the year. It's possible that you could just have to make 1 or 2, but normally how it works is it's spread out over 4 quarters. Every 3 months will be a quarter, and you'll send in a payment to the IRS and most likely to the state you live in. Estimated tax is mandatory if you owe $1,000 or more in tax. So if you owe anything under $1,000 in that previous year, you aren't required to pay estimated payments for the upcoming year. Not paying all of the estimated payments by the due date, the different due dates can result in penalties and interest. What I'm saying here is, since it's broken up into 4 quarters, if you're late on any one of those quarters, the IRS can assess you penalties and interest, and so can the state that receives your tax payments. So make sure that you're paying by those due dates. You can do what is called a catch-up, and what I mean by this is, say that you were required to pay a payment for that first quarter. You missed the first quarter. You can still go and make a first quarter payment a little bit late, and you may still get some interest and penalties, but it will be lowered, a lower amount in penalties and interest if you just didn't pay it at all. And by catch up, what a lot of people do is at the second quarter, they'll pay a double amount of payment to make up for that first quarter. So the second quarter will be your second quarter payment plus what you should have paid at the first quarter, so just a catch up. And you can do that for each quarter. So if you missed the first and second, catch up at the third quarter. You still will get some penalties and interest, they just won't be as severe. Estimated payments can be exempted if you had no tax liability in the previous year. So if you were running a small business and you showed a loss, or you broke even and had no tax due, then you aren't required to make estimated payments. Our online tax estimator will allow you to give you a good prediction of what your tax might be for the upcoming year, and then you can base your estimated payments off that. How the IRS requires it though by law is whatever tax, let's say in this year you had $5,000 in tax. Well, that's a prediction of what next year's tax is going to be. So you have to make estimated payments that total that $5,000. So you'll have to break that $5,000 up into 4 quarters. So you just break it, divide it by 4 each quarter, and then you get the total of the $5,000. Estimated payments are very easy to prepare and to submit to the IRS. I'm going to take you to an actual voucher. I'm going to show you how easy it is. It's just a few lines. You put in the amount and submit a check with this voucher. So it's very simple to do. Make sure, this is what I try to tell everyone, when you send in that estimated voucher with the payment, on the payment you got to be very careful to enter all the information for yourself and what quarter you're paying on that check, because they can get misplaced and the payment could go for the wrong quarter. So make sure that on that check in your little box that you're writing exactly what that payment is for. Again, let's go back here. I said that you'll be making quarterly payments. What you can do if you don't want to deal with the hassle of having to pay in 4 payments is in the first quarter. Just pay the whole estimated payments for the entire year in that first quarter. But the IRS is trying to help you out and giving you the option to spread it out over the whole year into 4 quarters. So I'm going to take you to the actual voucher, and I'll show you this voucher real quick, and you'll be able to see how easy it is actually to use. So this is the voucher here. On the IRS website you can get these vouchers, or you can get it off our website at harborfinancialonline.com. So let's go here. You can see we have 4 vouchers, one for each quarter. The first one is due April 15th. The first quarter you're going to put in your name, social security number, if you're filing jointly, your spouse. Now if you're thinking I have a small, this is for my small business, this is still going to apply to that, because if you have a Schedule C business, that gets attached to your normal 1040. So this is what you'll send in. So you have first quarter here, second quarter June 15th, third quarter September 15th, and the final January 18th. Okay, so it's very easy. You can get all these instructions directly off the IRS website. So it's very easy to prepare these. I'm going to take you to our actual website here. This is harborfinancialonline.com, and you can use our online estimator to see what your taxes are going to be in the upcoming year, and to learn more about any tax credits and all the deductions that are out there. So it's worth your time to take a look at this. Completely free to use. All these pages on the left here are devoted to that subject in the title. So very good. If you have a small business with a home office, I would recommend looking at this as well. So let's go back to the video. Okay. So I really appreciate you watching the videos today. We have a lot more videos on tax out there, all the credits you can qualify for, and check out some of these. We'll be bringing up new videos throughout the year, and check out our website, harborfinancialonline.com. Thank you.